Well, how about this? Did you see what just happened with this? 2-in-1 from S-Fixx, the reversible shear lopper. So perhaps maybe you've got some bigger jobs, some branches, or the little jobs, little tiny shrubs and things. Not to worry, gang, this is spectacular. This is taking care of so many different gardening tools with a 2-in-1 that we're shopping right now from S-Fixx that we know and love from our friends across the pond at QVC UK. Sale price for this one is $41.98 with 3 easy payments of $13.99. We've got 2 different color options for you to shop here right now. We've got your green, and then we also have it available right here in the blue. So check this out. We've got a nice little safety mechanism right here that's going to keep this locked into place. So you go ahead and lift that up, and we are in business. We've got our smaller here, and then what happens is this completely reverses to the other side, and now you have your larger. This is wild. I mean, think about those little shears that you might have at home that are just, small. They're hurting your hand just after a couple clips, your hand starts to cramp. Not the case with this one. You've got some nice easy grips happening down here that gives you all of that strength to get up in there nice and easy. Flip it, reverse it. Nice and simple. We've got Thomas Shepard joining us right now to tell us all about this fantastic 2-in-1 from S-Fixx. Hey Thomas, it's good to see you. How you doing out there?
Yeah, good, Steve. Nice to see you too. And let me just start by saying with these, the shear loppers, these are shears. So this is for very fine pruning, delicate pruning. But when you then go and sort of turn them inside out, they become loppers, and these will cut up to around ½ an inch thick of a branch. So if you've got something like this wisteria, I have to cut this back. You can see it's going out of control now, but I have to cut this back every single year, and I use these shears. Now notice, look how long the reach is for it as well. I can get right up there, I can cut this back. However, what happens, Steve, eventually is as I cut that back, I get to a real thick branch. And shears are not designed for cutting through a thick branch. So what we have to do is turn those inside out and then create the lopper side. Now, the lopper side is super tough. And even a branch this thick, we can place this on there. It's going to be 2 seconds just while I do that, just to show you. I'm going to hold this right up to the camera so you can see. Now, a branch even that thick with these is absolutely not a problem for these loppers. They absolutely fly through it. You've got nice soft grip handles there as well, so they are nice and soft on the hands. And you can get to work with these straight away. 9 times out of 10, you start a job like this where it starts off to be quite fine pruning, and all of a sudden you hit a thick branch. And the worst thing you can do then is try and cut through it with the shears. They're just not designed for cutting through thick branches. You then normally have to then get another tool, which would be a lopper, but not anymore. We've got you covered. We've got the 2-in-1.
This is fantastic, and I mean, it's just so easy and maneuverable. I mean, that's the wonderful thing, and it's safety too. I mean, you've got that wonderful safety lock on here that's going to be able to keep this nice and safe and intact there. And then you've got that, there you go, with your smaller option. You turn this up and around, and now you've got the sort of larger. So that is so perfect. And I mean, the grip on here, as Thomas has been saying, this is like so easy because you really do get to just put, very little effort in here, but then all the work that's being done up here are these fantastic shears and loppers, which are so good. 2 different color options for you to choose from here. This one is your green option, and then we also have it available here in the blue for $41.98, or those 3 easy payments of $13.99. I mean, the fact that, a lot of us have got several different kinds of tools in our shed here, but this one here, Thomas, is really taking care of a lot all in one single tool, right?
Absolutely. I mean, for that price, Steve, you'd pay that just for a pair of shears or just for a pair of loppers. And the steel that we've used on these blades as well is stainless steel, so it's not going to rust as well. The tool itself is exceptionally strong. So another great thing as well is the length of the handles on these. If you tend to think of a normal pair of shears, the handles are about half the length. And the problem is with that is you have to put a lot more force then, a lot more leverage into doing the job. Because these have a longer handle, they have 2 benefits. 1, less effort, and 2, more reach. So you can reach much further now to get to those branches. And obviously with the fact that you can reverse it for the loppers to get through the real thick stuff, that is just ingenious. You know, the fact that you've got a 2-in-1, and it's the fact that, honestly, it's hard for me to show you this on the camera, but I'm going to put no effort into this just to slice through that.
Nice.
And it just flies through it, no problem at all.
Perfect. And I mean, this is literally like your professional gardening grade equipment. I mean, this is exactly how you're able to shape something so beautifully, like Thomas's wisteria over there. But this is so, so good. And let me tell you, this is durability at its finest. I can tell you that the blue option that I have right here is the more popular. Now, this entire unit is 24.5 inches by 9.8 inches. And remember, not just the one, flip this, and now you've got something completely different that's taking care of a completely different kind of job for you right here. But I mean, truly, S-Fixx, I mean, very, very popular gardening brand at QVC UK, now super duper popular with us here. I mean, this is exactly it. And let's face it, our friends across the pond, they know a few things about a beautiful cottage-style garden that is exquisite. But it's these kinds of tools, right, Thomas, that make us get that perfect manicured space, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these are the types of tools we need to make our gardens look beautiful, you know. And every single year, this time of year as well for us in the UK, the gardens are going wild. You can see the gardens going wild. It's starting to grow all the way down the wall. This is the tool I go to. This is the tool of choice that I pick up every single time I get to work with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can use petrol or gasoline powered tools, you can use electric power tools, but the thing is with this, you get the precision, you know, you get the neatness of it, you get that perfect finish every single time with the shears. But you know, Steve, every single time when I start this job, I find a thick branch, always.
Yeah.
And anybody who's used shears, you know, they'll say the same. You're cutting away, and all of a sudden you get to a point and you're putting so much effort in, and you think, what's going on? What's happening?
Right.
And you realise, just as it's showing you now in the VT, you come across a real thick branch like that, you're never going to tackle that with shears. So reverse it to the loppers. The loppers then will fly through it like a hot knife through butter. That's what they're designed to do.
I love that. And what you're seeing here, the precision cutting here, look at those clean cuts. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Thomas, that's exactly what we need, you know, when we're cutting our branches and things. We want that clean cut because that's what's best for Mother Nature, right?
Sure, yeah. I mean, what it's showing you right now, that's a leyland day. So, and leyland is traditionally quite difficult to prune, you know, to get that nice finish. These are really easy, though. These will do that job nice and easy. Another thing with these blades, they can be sharpened as well. So come the end of the season, if you want to, you can sharpen these with a sharpener. Right. A bit of light lubrication oil on there will protect them as well and keep these razor sharp. So every single year, you can go back to them to get that job done.
So cool. I've never seen something like this before. The fact that it just is so easy to go ahead and reverse that and take care of several different jobs at the same time. So imagine you're out in the garden, or somebody that you know and love is out in the garden a lot, and they're just out there and they're just having to bend down, reach, or go back to the shed and grab something else. This is so perfect because what's happening right here is that you simply just reverse it, and now you've got that second tool ready to go at any moment's notice. And Thomas is right. I mean, you go out into your yard even after you've just spent all that time manicuring it and doing all that yard work, and you see a couple little things that you might have missed, or the next day something's popping out. This is what you go and reach for, right?
Absolutely. I mean, for me personally, I don't see why you would ever buy a pair of shears.
No.
And a pair of loppers when something like this is available that will do it all for you. One tool, you know, that one tool to maintain, less space. These loppers, again, just to quickly show you, that's about a 1/2 inch thick branch. Not an issue at all, no effort at all, fly through no problem. Again, reverse to the super sharp shears, stainless steel. These are mild steel, the actual body of the tool itself, soft rubber grip on the handles, a large reach, again, which is great so we can get right up high for cutting back. And you're just going to use this all around the garden, Steve. You really are. It's one of these tools, once you've got one for life.
Oh, this is fantastic. You can hear the strength here. Oh yeah, flip it around, totally different. This is fantastic. Okay, we got 2 different color options for you to shop. We got the green right here, and then we also have the very popular right now, the blue. Maybe you forgot to get Dad a Father's Day present today. Maybe you get this for him. Send him a picture. $41.98, or those 3 easy payments of $13.99 from S-Fixx, the 2-in-1 reversible shear and loppers. Thomas, thank you so much for joining us this evening. You have a fantastic night, my friend.
Thank you. Cheers, Steve.
We'll see you soon. All right, just a reminder, something very popular in the show from Roberta's, the 16-inch